face. Let's probably about the money that you owe me. Let's probably about my team. Let's probably how we locked and loaded. Like one stand in head with a full clip. Quarterback throwing bullet like target practice. Strong arm for the long ball. Arms like a long gun. AR. Remember back in the days when they used to say, you got mouse, nigga. Well, your DB, he just got mouse, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, like that toxic ex that you can't get rid of. I'm back. Real sports talk is back, baby. How y'all doing out there? Y'all be safe out here in this rain, man. Know it's raining, some bad weather out there, but your boy's back. Sports talk is back. It's your boy PC Williams, educated madman, the controversial one. What's going on, y'all? We're gonna talk some sports today. This past weekend of college football, NFL weekend, opening weekend one. Go talk some Chiefs. Got a good take on that for y'all. Got an exposed session today. It's gonna break my heart, but gotta do something. Gotta call out somebody very important to me that a big influence from my childhood, a big hero of mine in the sports talk world, well, in the sports world. But like I said, it's all love. It's 1K Sports. I love everybody, but hey, it's 1K Sports, uncut, unbiased, unfiltered, unapologetic, baby. So we'll get right down to it. So we are in weekend 2 of college football, and already we got a fraud alert. Notre Dame was upset by Northern Illinois. Am I surprised? No. Number one, because Notre Dame is just not good no more. Are they doable? Are they serviceable? Yes. But are they Catholic against convicts, Notre Dame? Or are they back in the day Notre Dame good? With Joe Montana and Jerome Bettis, Justin Tuck, Tim Brown, the whole nine? No, they're not. And I feel like it's gotten to a point now where a school like Notre Dame, they're more based on tradition. We used to be somebody. Like if you come here, you'll be a part of our great history. That's gone now. I think Marcus Freeman is solid, not a great head coach, but solid. Not somebody who I would say is an elite head coach, but someone that's solid. Someone that I'm okay. Well, he's cool. But is he top tier like Kirby Smart? Like when Nick Saban was coaching, is he one of those guys? No. And I feel like kids today with the whole NIL and transfer portal, a lot of these kids want to be able to do what they want to do. A school like Notre Dame, back when they was good at football, I could sell you on championships and glory and legacy. But now it's like, okay, I want money, I want exposure, I want popularity. I don't want to come here. So I feel like Notre Dame, from a recruiting standpoint, they don't have that juice no more. I feel like Nick Saban's going from Alabama, but they can still recruit kids on their recent history. Like, okay, we've won some championships recently. We got some first-round draft picks making a whole lot of money that played here recently. So even though Nick Saban's going, you can still sell a kid on Alabama's history because it's recent. But in the meantime, with Notre Dame, I feel like the best they can do is 8, 9, 10 wins. Would it be a playoff team? Would it be in 12 teams now? I think so, but I don't really give them that much. I feel like this is their first loss of the year. There's going to be more to come. I just don't think that they're like man for man. I don't think they're as talented as everyone think there is in the country. They had a big win to start against Texas A&M, but I mean, come on, that's Texas A&M. They always drop 1 or 2 every year that they ain't supposed to drop. So I wasn't so after that win. But as far as Notre Dame is concerned, I think they're big frauds. Not surprised by the upset loss to Northern Illinois. So then we got Michigan. Now Michigan is the defending national champions, of course, whatever. But I was never sold on Michigan, even when they had Harbaugh. I was never sold. I was never like, Jim Harbaugh. I've told y'all even back when I was doing my show back in the day, I was never a big fan of Jim Harbaugh. I've always felt like this go-round in college football, he was a bit over his head. The game kind of passed him by. He's more, run the football, play defense. And, for a long period of time, he couldn't beat the good teams, couldn't beat the top-ranked teams. Then something happened. Urban Meyer retired. Then Nick Saban became human again. Then all of a sudden, Jim Harbaugh took over. Now, as we learned recently, Jim Harbaugh was doing some illegal activity to help with that winning. So not surprised with that as well anyway. So like I said, even with Jim Harbaugh, I was never really sold on Michigan. I was never really into them like that. With Harbaugh, now that he's gone, they're going to be even more exposed now because he's not there to, cover the crime up, as we say. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Notre Dame's a fraud. Michigan is fraud. I was never really sold on them. But enough of the frauds. It's the U back. It's the University of Miami back. I'm going to say not right now. Because I feel like the standard with Miami when they were great is championships. We expect y'all to win championships, talk y'all shit while y'all doing it, flash y'all gold chain while y'all doing it. I'm seeing good things, but I'm not ready to give Miami their flowers yet. I feel like we saw this story before with the whole tournament chain years ago where, the U was back, the U was back, the U was back. I still don't, I don't see it that way. I don't think the U was back. You know what I'm saying? Got somebody checking in. Yeah, the U is not back just yet, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give them their flowers right now. That the U is, like I said, when Miami is good, it's great for college football. It gives us like a natural villain because when Miami is good, everyone kind of hates Miami, and it kind of gives a different kind of feel. So schools like Miami, you know what I'm saying, schools like Florida State, Florida. If they're good, then we can be all right. And I feel like the nation kind of gets behind that when those teams are good. So I love seeing Miami be good. I just want to be consistent. I don't want to be some kind of one year thing where y'all got the turnover chain and everything's gonna hyped up. It's called kind of based on propaganda and hype. But when it comes down to it, y'all don't beat the good team. So Miami is back for now, but I'm gonna hold off on saying that they're officially back. But seeing Miami be good is great because Lord knows Florida State is not good. DJ, ugly ass little boy, whatever his name is, he ain't it. And this whole transfer portal, man, I'll get to that in a minute. But this whole transfer portal is like really, in my opinion, like I said, college football is still great. And I want these kids to get what they want to get. I want these kids to have power because I feel like the NC2A is $1 billion, company. And they make billions of dollars off of these kids. So these kids should get money. But when you're giving out money, now here comes the opinion now. It's like once you start giving these kids millions of dollars and like, you can transfer whenever you want to and all that, I feel like now these kids at 18, 19 years old, they come into college feeling like, okay, I'm a grown man now. I want to get my money. And I feel like the NIL and transfer portal has like completely killed the whole hard work aspects. My man, Frankie Costello, a.k.a. Michael Hicks, why he calls himself that. Cowboys win one game, you crank the podcast back up, huh? Nah, that ain't it, Mike. That ain't it, bro. I'm going to talk my shit regardless, you know what I'm saying? But I've been away for a while, as you know, but I was being a family man. I was doing the husband and wife and husband and father thing. I was off social media, but make no mistake about it. In every barbershop, every street corner, you can catch your boy, okay? I ride for the Cowboys all day. I ain't even got to the Cowboys yet, but I'm glad you're here. Matter of fact, Mike, you want to join me real quick? Cause the Jaguars is coming up. So, yo Jaguars who lost yesterday, cause you was all hyped up. Y'all was up 17-7. You talking about the old Miss days, and oh my God, Brian Thomas Jr. go be Rookie of the Year, and Trevor Lawrence go get a statue, and what a reigns at. So what where you at after y'all lost, man? But like I said, my boy Mike Kicks, dog, Jackson legend, Duval legend, just all around legend, man. Mike Kicks, dog, salute to him and his great family, great wife, and great kids, man. My dog Mike Kicks. But I gotta get some bad news, man. As y'all know, a staple of I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm not gonna go to this bowl session real quick. I'm gonna touch on Bama real quick because obviously I've been out for a while, and Nick Saban retired. I didn't really speak on that, but I really want to say, with Nick Saban, come on, the records, championships, all the numbers, it speaks for itself, man. Like most ranked victories. The man got more national championships than home losses. For crying out loud, Nick Saban's career, when it comes to Nick Saban, we're not talking about is he the greatest college football coach ever. That conversation is dead. Matter of fact, that's an insult to Nick Saban right now. The conversation is Nick Saban Phil Jackson or Ray Auerbach or Chuck Noll. You know what I'm saying? Is Nick Saban one of the greatest coaches ever? That's what Nick Saban is. So now we're in the post Nick Saban era at Alabama. And how do I feel about it? I feel like this. Alabama, for so long, ruled the whole world of college football. They've been at the top of the mountain at college football for so long that for Bama being a top 5 team in the country and being a contender, that's actually a downfall for Bama, right? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, Bama right now is a top 5 team in the country, a playoff team. They're a top 5 roster. They're very talented. And that's actually a drop-off. Being a top 5 team in the country is a downfall for Bama. So that shows you how much Nick Saban really has built this program up. He's gone now, and just based on what I've seen the first 2 games, they're still talented. Like I said, Bama's not going to have any problems recruiting players because the success recently. You've won championships recently. You've had first-round draft picks recently, Heisman Trophy winners recently. So Kellen DeBoer, God bless him. You fall in the GOAT, which is not easy at all. When you're following the GOAT, you go get judged differently. Kellen DeBoer could win 12 games this year. Bama's gonna lose some games this year, y'all. Just so Bama country, y'all get ready for it. I ain't trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just being real, goddammit. It's gonna be some tough time because Nick Saban is not just X's and O's and recruitment and wins. He knows how to motivate young men. He knows how to get young men to buy into the system. He knows how to get young men to buy into the team and put themselves ahead of the team ahead of themselves. That's gone now. And you saw it in the game against UCF. Penalties, undisciplined, sloppiness. You're like, to say an Alabama team has to be more disciplined and less sloppy, that sounds crazy, right? But that's what we are. Because Nick Saban, that influence, that discipline, someone always been on your ass, someone always pushing you, that's gone now. That's all gone. Nick Saban's gone. So in terms of Alabama, like I said, I'm Roll Tide. This is 1K Sports, so I'm unbiased all day long. But I have my teams. I'm a Bama fan, Cowboys fan, but I'm going to call it how it is. I think the days of Bama being the top dog, those days are over. Now we're amongst the top dogs. We're not better than Texas right now. We're not better than Georgia right now. I mean, I feel like we're not as good as some of these teams right now. But are we a top team that's to be reckoned with? Absolutely. Can we be a top 12 team? Yes. And thank God for that. Thank God for the 12-team playoff, because now Bama can kind of be one of the top 12 teams and kind of blend in. Now, if it's the top 4 teams, then we're in trouble. Like I said, we got some L's coming up. I don't think we're going to be undefeated. We got Georgia in 2 weeks. That's going to be tough. We got Oklahoma. We got the whole SEC gauntlet. We got all that coming up. That's going to be tough. So post Nick Saban, it's going to still be success, but just not what you're used to. So Bama country, hey, I'm sorry. We're going to go from number 1 to number 5. We're going to go from the penthouse to the other penthouse. I don't know. We're still great. We're just not the top dog no more. Now we got to get some bad news. This breaks my heart, y'all. As y'all know, a big staple of 1K Sports. I've been doing this thing for a while, going back to my college days, man. I've been on and off, obviously, the last 2 years, but I've been doing this sports thing talk since college, really, man. So a big staple of 1K Sports is the exposed session. It's kind of like Donkey of the Day with the Breakfast Club. It's like a little less, trying to put you on, trying to embarrass you, more so trying to motivate you. I'm not like Charlamagne the God's an asshole. Really, he a prick. Honestly, I don't like him like that, for real. So it's more so Donkey of the Day, but a little bit nicer, a little bit. We're exposing you to motivate you, not trying to embarrass you like Charlamagne the God and all them other assholes. We are trying to motivate you. And I'm sorry, it breaks my heart. The victim of the exposed session this week is one Deion Primetime Sanders. It breaks my heart to say that. First of all, before I give Primetime his medicine, let me give him his flowers for real quick. If you a kid like me, you grew up on the east side of Jacksonville, you grew up playing ball, you grew up being a sports nut, Deion Sanders raised you. When it comes to primetime Deion Sanders, he's up there with the Snoop Dogg and the Ice Cube. He's up there with that famous celebrity that you feel like it's your family. We all love primetime. I love primetime. One of my son's names is Deion. So I love primetime. He has influenced my childhood. I would tell every kid who ever walked the face of God's green earth about primetime. There is only one Deion Primetime Sanders. So in terms of his legacy, easily one of the great. He is one of the greatest ball players ever. In my opinion, the greatest athlete ever. I think you could say him or Bo Jackson or Usain Bolt, but I say primetime because I feel like if he really wanted to, he could have had a Hall of Fame career in football and baseball at the same time if he really wanted to. If he kept playing baseball, he'd be a Hall of Fame in baseball too, along with football. So when it comes to primetime, he is the top dog in our community, in our sports world. He is an icon when it comes to sports. And what he's done as a professional athlete, what he did when he was coaching high school ball, Jackson State, you can't deny what he's done and the impact he's made. But right now, as the head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Primetime Sanders has been an absolute fucking disaster. It's been hard to watch. It's been horrible. I feel like it's all propaganda. It's all bullshit. It's all, celebrities and nonsense. And I feel like it's a shame because primetime, you know better. Deion Primetime, like you know better, Deion. You know you've been on championship teams. You've been on championship teams at the highest level, whether it be college or professional. You played for the Cowboys in the 90s. You played for the 49ers in the 90s. You played for Bobby Bowden in the late 80s. So you know how to build a championship team. Every great team you've been on primetime had great linemen. You have built this Colorado team to hype up your son. And hey, I'm not against it. I'm not against, primetime bring his son with him because Shador is a great quarterback. I think the kid can be something special for real. But I think primetime is going to kill that kid's career with his greed. Colorado is a bad football team. This is a bad program. Deion, you took over a bad program. Okay, I get it. You brought your luggage. It's all Gucci. It's all Louis luggage. Yeah, but that shit looking real fake. That's fake Gucci right now because the Gucci you brought in, they leaving too. The guys you brought in and pushed the old guys out with, they getting tired of you and they leaving too. But see, what we do is we give Primetime the excuse because he's prime. He can do no wrong in our eyes. Just like Beyonce. Beyonce can't do no wrong in our eyes. Hell, Beyonce can rob a whole bank and we'll for the God she didn't do it. That's what primetime is. He's beyond reproach in our community. And that's got to stop because he's destroying his kid's career. And Shallow is garbage. I'm just saying that right now. Shallow is only playing because Deion your dad. Shallow Sanders is garbage. You are 23 years old still playing college ball. That means you're trash. Okay? Transfer put on my ass, bro. You just not good. Okay? Now, Travis Hunter and Shador are special. It wouldn't surprise me if Shador is the first pick in the draft next year along with Hunter or after Hunter. They're clearly the two Heisman favorites right now. But I feel like what primetime has done is I'm going to come here, I'm going to create all this noise, create all this hoopla nonsense and also the BS and stuff like that, right? And he has not delivered. You came in saying, "Hey, we coming. Hey, we here now." You didn't believe. Do you believe now? You come in, you start 3-0. You calling out reporters. You saying all kinds of stuff. You going at coaches. You want to fight people. You got all stuff going on, right? But then you start losing last year, and we all looked the other way because, like I said, they're a bad program. Colorado's a bad program. So you go from 1 win to 4 wins, you a hero. So we didn't really hold primetime in that we didn't really hold him to that last year. It's okay, it's a bad program, it's your first year, but I didn't see it that way. I saw it's like You came in here talking your shit. You came in here saying y'all coming. You calling out guy. You trying to hype your son up. Probably no. This is a bad program. Fix the offensive line first. And no, I'm not being biased. I put offensive line. I'm not being biased, but I'm just saying, every great team that you see, whether it be a Georgia, a Oregon, a Bama, Miami right now, it starts up front. Build an offensive line to protect your son. Now Shedeur got to do better too. He holds the ball too long. It's not just all prime time, but you're overseeing this. You're bringing in your homeboys as coaches. You bring in T.O., you got The Rock coming in, you got Lil Wayne coming in. Like, you showing these kids the Ferrari and they ain't earned it yet. And that's my issue with the whole NIL thing. I don't mind these kids getting money. Get your money, but understand, in the NFL, you get your money and you don't perform, you're gone. So in college, like, you got 18-year-old kids driving Bugattis, driving Lamborghinis, and you ain't showed me nothing on the field just yet. So I feel like it's a bad precedent. I don't mind it, but if I was a coach, I'm not finna give my brother-in-law Vaughn checking in. What's going on, big bro? Shedeur go get killed, man, because all prime time cares about is let me show off my trophies. Let me show off my son and my adopted son, Travis Hunter, and my other son who just fucking sucks. Let me just show them up and just kind of prop them up. No, if you really want to win, get Shedeur offensive line. Give him a left tackle. Give him a center. Start there. Then get the guards right. Get the right tackle right. Build a offensive line. Build a running game. That'll make Shedeur and Travis even more dangerous. Even the kid Jimmy Horn Jr. Get an offensive line in a running game and get it going. I just feel like Prime Time right now is embarrassing himself. He's embarrassing the people that stand by him because the whole world loves Prime Time. We stand by Prime Time. We love Prime Time. So it's like, okay, we gonna stand by Prime Time. I'm not going for that. I feel like I'm seeing trouble. It's gonna get worse because Nebraska ain't good just yet either. But they're building a program, not propaganda. So I feel like it breaks my heart to expose Prime Time like that, man. But I love you, Prime Time. I want you to get it right. We're all rooting for you. But right now, you're embarrassing yourself, man. This is garbage, what you're putting out there. This is bad. You look bad. The team looks bad. You're losing games. Your team is undisciplined. They out there wearing rollies and Cuban link chains, man. If I was playing Colorado, bro, I would tell my homie, look, bring me Shedeur chain. And I got you. Bring me his fucking chain. Bring me the chain that he's wearing around his neck. Sack his ass and bring me his chain. If I was playing Colorado, I would like Shedeur's chain is our goal. Bring me that motherfucker's chain. Okay, y'all walk around flossing. We got Lil Wayne, we got The Rock in the locker room. Other teams hate that. Other teams hate that shit. They don't want to see all that. So you got all these teams. It's already prime time. So I want to go on TV and beat prime time. But now it's like, no, I want to beat prime time. I want to fucking kill his son. I want to embarrass them because they talk so goddamn much. I feel like Deion is just embarrassing himself, and I love prime time. He's my childhood hero. But right now, prime time, you are embarrassing me. You are embarrassing us. You are embarrassing your damn self. And I hope you get together, man, with love. But that's over and done with. Enough of college football. NFL is back. Week 1's in the books. Look here, y'all. I'm not really one for giving out stuff too early, and you gotta earn stuff with me. But I want y'all for a second here. NFL's back, y'all. If y'all could for 1 second just take a step back, right, and just kind of really embrace what's going on right now. We all got our own teams, stuff like that. I'm a Cowboy fan, like all day, every day. I got Jaguar fans in here, all that. But what we're watching with the Chiefs is something special, like truly something special. And I get it. We all want the Chiefs to lose. Oh my God, it's the same team every year. It's not easy to be consistently great. See, they want you to win, but don't win too much. See, we all love Nick Saban when he took out Urban Meyer in the evil Gator Empire. When he broke down the whole UF Tim Tebow Urban Meyer train, we love Nick Saban. But then you start winning a little bit too much. Now we want you to win too much. Now I feel like with the Chiefs, we all love it, but then now they're starting to win too much. I say fuck that. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I appreciate being consistently great. It's easy to have a run. We all can have a run, or like have a great year or a great time. But what they're doing is hard. That's hard because we gotta win championships year in and year out. We have a target on our back. Everybody around us is getting better. We lose players, bring in new players. Like you lose Tyreek Hill and you win back-to-back championships. That's because of your great culture. I feel like the Chiefs are in the midst of a dynasty, and I feel like we as sports fans should truly not join the bandwagon, because I'm not saying hop on their bandwagon. I'm just saying let's embrace and appreciate what we're seeing here, because it don't come around so often. It don't. And in today's world where you got free agents, people are getting traded, these salary, like people getting paid millions of dollars in salaries, like it's crazy. It's hard to have a team together, and do all that. It's hard. And what they're doing is special to me. And hey, if I sound crazy, I'm sorry, but I mean what I say. It's 1K Sports, unbiased, unfiltered. The Chiefs that we're watching right now, they're the 90s Bulls. Like Mahomes MJ, Andy Reid's Phil, Chris Jones is Pippen, and Kelsey is Rodman. Let me tell you why. Let me explain. Because what they're doing is they're winning championships. Like you look at all the dynasties. Like you go way back to the 70s. The Pittsburgh still curtain of the 70s. There was more grit, rough and tough. Built through the draft. We play for our city. Then you have the in the age of 49ers, innovative, different, unconventional. West Coast offense. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to build with talent and just we're going to have all this great talent. We're going to all be on one accord. You go to Cowboys. My Cowboys of the 90s. Hollywood, flashy, cocky, all in your face. We run this shit all in your face. You go to Tom Brady and the Patriots dynasty, buttoned up, coaching, discipline, everyone on one accord, same thing, everyone with the same attire, same color shirt, same color socks. The Chiefs are more. We're gonna embrace all the BS. You got Kelsey out here dating Travis Taylor Swift, Mahomes every commercial, Andy Reid got a whole new life out there, just enjoying life for real. You know what I'm saying? So what they're doing is they're embracing who they are. They're enjoying it. They're saying, look, yeah, we're cocky, yeah, we're arrogant, yeah, we're flashy, but we're gonna work our ass off. And that was the Chicago Bulls of the 90s. You have Pat Mahomes and MJ, two very, transcendent generational talents that can be very captivating, entertaining, competitive, a little wacky at times with both of them. But you have Phil Jackson and you have Andy Reid, the open-minded coach who embraces that superstar, who says, you know what, you a little crazy, you a little out there, you a little wild, but damn, you got something so great. And if I can just get you to be a little bit more under control, we can run the whole world. MJ was already MJ. But Phil came in and made MJ unbeatable. Because now it's like, I'm going to take your great talent that you already have. I'm going to apply my knowledge to it. We're going to kill all the BS, all the selfish, kind of hot dog stuff you do. We're going to get rid of that. But we're going to keep that same swagger and that same confidence along with my guidance. When you have great talent and great guidance, you have something special. That's MJ and Phil, Andy and Pat, hell, Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that great talent with some great guidance, you got something that you can't stop. Pat Mahomes is a special talent. Now, when he was in college, did I see this coming? No, I can't lie to y'all. And anybody that saw Pat Mahomes in college, be real. Y'all didn't see this coming. But you saw the talent. You saw the flair. You saw, okay, okay. So you saw things happening, but you're like, I don't know. He's so great, but he's so wild. He's so up and down with it. Then Andy Reid gets him. Molds him for a year. Sit down, watch Alex Smith do it. Sit down and learn for a little bit. Sit down for a second and watch film. Read defenses, learn how to do this and do that. Then we'll take all of that and make you unbeatable. And that's what's going on right now. Like I said, Chris Jones is Pippen. He does his role. He knows who the top dog is. Now, Pippen nowadays, I can't speak on that because dude a little psycho. But back in those days, Pippen knew his role. He did his role elite and well. Very unselfish, very team-oriented, very, I'm an all-time great player, but I'm playing with the all-time great player, so I know my place. And I feel like Chris Jones knows his place. Travis Kelce is like Dennis Rodman, the wild child, all over the place, dating models, dating singers, partying, running wild. But when it's time to work out and go hard, he go hard and work out. So the Chiefs, what they're doing right now is special. And believe me, I would love for someone to break it up and kill it, but I also respect consistent greatness. Anybody can have a run. Hey, I got my own business. I'm doing great for a couple of years, then I crash and burn. I love the companies that, hey, I got my own company. I've been going strong for 30 years here and there. I love that because that's hard. It's hard to stay consistent when you have people coming behind you trying to bite what you got. Like I said, they lost Tyreek Hill and they couldn't re-sign him because you got to pay Mahomes. So you lose Tyreek Hill, you keep Mahomes, but you lose that element. They just rebuild. The Chiefs are so great that the Tyreek Hill trade is how they rebuilt their team. Okay, we're going to lose Tyreek Hill, but let's give Mahomes offensive line. Let's rebuild our defense. So then you lose Tyreek Hill, and with those draft picks, you go get George Karlaftis, Isaiah Pacheco, Trent McDuffie, Trey Smith. You go and get 4 certified starters from day one. So yeah, we lose Tyreek Hill, but our defense, our run game, our toughness got better. And that's hard. So what the Chiefs are doing is special, and it's to be applauded. Now, by all means, I would love, if they lose, then big ups to the team that beat them. But what the Chiefs are doing right now is hard. Everybody can't be a dynasty. Everybody can't be great year in, year out. Adversity, new players, new coaches, new personnel, new challenges, lose coaches, lose money, lose talent, lose draft picks, and we still keep on winning. So what the Chiefs are doing is special, but hey, I understand everybody got their own team. I have my own team, but what they're doing right now in KC is to be commended and saluted. So big ups to them. I feel like they are the modern day Bulls. If I offend any old school fans, basketball fans, I'm sorry, but I see the Bulls and the Chiefs. Flashy, yet disciplined, open-minded in terms of how they built their team. Great superstars who are unselfish and work hard. Guys who embrace the spotlight and don't crumble in the spotlight. Like they embrace being the villain. They embrace being doubted. They embrace being looked upon as like the bad guy. And they just keep on winning. So big ups to the Chiefs. Now, there was a game Friday in Brazil. The hated Eagles against the Packers. And the big old story is Saquon Barkley with the Eagles now, and the Eagles look great. The Eagles look great. I'm a Cowboy fan, but Eagles do look great. Now, do I trust Kellen Moore? No. I feel like it don't shock me that the Eagles in Week 1 with Kellen Moore look great. That don't shock me at all. You know what I'm saying? So I think at some point Kellen Moore will be Kellen Moore and start Kellen Mooring, and we'll see what's going on. But right now they're doing great. As far as Saquon with the Giants, a lot of people are saying, oh, the Giants are dumb and they're stupid, and they are. They are. You pay Daniel Jones and lose Saquon Barkley. That don't add up. But you got to understand, Saquon in New York, yes, bad team, bad organization, bad O-line. I get all that. But Saquon himself was never available, often hurt, often unproductive, you know what I'm saying, often hit and miss. Like I said, sometimes great talent needs great guidance. And Saquon Barkley is a great talent, but was in a very shitty, bad environment where he couldn't flourish. Now you're in Philadelphia with a great offensive line, a somewhat good play calling. I ain't gonna completely dump on the guy, but I feel like he still has some growing to do. But in the meantime, big up Philadelphia. Green Bay, as you know, Green Bay beat the dog shit out of my Cowboys in the playoffs, so nothing but respect for them. But I do feel like I said, the Packers beat my Cowboys and beat our ass. So that I own that, they did that. But I also think that they're being a bit overrated. They are a great young team. They got hot last year. Unfortunately for my Cowboys, they got hot at the right time. So they're a great young team, but I feel like they got hot last year after everybody kind of wrote them off a little bit. They got hot. They started winning, made a little run. I do feel like in year 2 they got tape on you now. So we'll see. But in the meantime, the Eagles should be in my opinion, the Eagles are also the scariest team right now. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get to my Cowboys in a minute. But all right, Jaguar fans, Duval, Jaguar fans, y'all check in. Come on, Jaguar fans, give me a hug, man. Come on, take a deep breath. Jaguar fans, y'all gotta relax, man. Y'all got to relax. I swear, I would not want to play ball with some of y'all, man. Y'all be ready to quit and give up, man. I ain't even a Jaguar fan, and I'm more, you know, inspired by the game than y'all are. You gotta understand, y'all lost to a great team. You lost to a great team that was motivated. Okay, your star receiver, your star player is face down in the street getting handcuffed before a kickoff, and his teammates rallied around him for that. So you gotta understand, you didn't lose to a bad team. You lost to a playoff team who was very great this time of year. So you can't not. You lost to a great team, man. It's no shame in that. It's just no shame in losing to a great team. Now, there were some mistakes. ETN's fumble. If ETN didn't fumble, he scores. The game's over. Y'all win the game. Y'all blow him out. But that happened. But you gotta understand, in the NFL game, that happens. Pat Mahomes threw a pick right after halftime in the Super Bowl. But guess what? His team said, we're gonna rally around you and fix it. The Jaguars have a great roster. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And get this, Jaguar fans, keep it a buck with y'all, Jaguar fans. I'm not sold on Houston. I'm not completely sold on CJ Stroud in year 2. I feel like Houston gonna have some issues this year in terms of getting figured out. I feel like getting Joe Mixon was a great pickup for them. But I feel like CJ Stroud, that they got film on you now. I feel like Stephon Diggs is one bad game, one overthrow from blowing the whole thing up. So I'm not completely sold on Houston. They should be the first in that division to win that division, but I mean, come on, Jaguars. It's not time to give up yet. It was a tough loss. I understand the frustration. You know, you lose to an ALC team that could mean something later on down the road in the playoffs. You know, you fight for your division, ALC game. So I understand the frustration. It's a game you should have won. I get all that. But it's week 1, y'all. And one thing about NFL, week 1, 2, 3, 4, is overreaction. And Jaguar fans, y'all are overreacting. Relax. Chill. Y'all got a great roster. Brian Thomas Jr., I was joking around with Mike earlier, but Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be a great player for y'all, okay? You got Gabe Davis, Eric Armstead, ETN, you got Sunshine, you got Josh Allen, who's a damn beast. I love Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen, man. He's a beast, man. You got y'all have talent on this team, so don't flip out. It's going to be fine, Jaguar fans. Y'all, please do not wild out, okay? All my East Side residents, all my East Side family, y'all do not go crazy over there on the East Side, man. The Jaguar will be just fine. You lost to a great team who was playing with a little extra on their heart, a little extra, umph to them, And like I said, you had the game won. He was out playing them, out coaching them, and then all of a sudden the fumble, going for it on fourth down for your own 40, for your own 30. Doug Pearson, come on, really? So y'all played y'all role in losing that game. So it is what it is. But I think the Jaguars will be just fine. I'm not worried about Jaguars. All right, now the big news of the weekend. Dak Prescott got paid. Okay, Dak got paid. Y'all mad. Okay, Dak sucks. Dak's horrible. Dak is all okay. Whatever, blah, 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 whatever. Y'all need to stop pocket watching these millionaires. It's the NFL. This ain't Citibank. This ain't UF at Shannon. This is the NFL. This is a $1 billion company that pays their employees millions of dollars. There's a thing called the market, y'all. Y'all know what the market is? Like the market. Like, for example, I'm trying to buy a house post-pandemic. Gonna be a whole lot more expensive than it was pre-pandemic. That's the market. This is a passing league now. If you have a quarterback, you gotta hold on to that quarterback. I get it. Y'all don't like Dak Prescott, and quite frankly, all y'all Cowboy haters, man, all y'all anti-Cowboy people can go to hell. Kiss my ass, okay? Y'all funny as hell, man. Like, look, man, look. Y'all hate the Cowboys because ESPN and FS1 tell y'all to. Y'all always hold Cowboy fans. No, I'm around Cowboy fans all the time. I'm around Cowboy fans all day, every day. They have given up on this team. They hate that. They hate Jerry. They hate Z. They hate CeeDee Lamb. Like, this whole notion that Cowboy fans are doing all of this talking. No, we are not. Okay, so miss with all that bullshit y'all here on ESPN. It's not Cowboy fans. It's Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp and Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright and all them. It's them using the Cowboys name to build their brand up, okay? Ain't no Cowboy fans saying a damn thing about nothing, okay? Hell, most of the Cowboy fans have already jumped ship already any damn way. So that's all a lie. But back to Dak. It's not Dak Prescott's fault. It's the market. It's what the market says to pay a quarterback. Do y'all know who the highest paid quarterback was before Dak signed his contract? Jordan Love and Joe Burrow. Now, Joe Burrow, okay, he went to a Super Bowl, went to a couple conference championship games, so okay, fine. But he's always hurt, inconsistent, I mean, come on. I mean, here's my thing. Like, real talk. Have y'all seen, like, I know we just get the Chiefs a whole segment, but like, real talk. If y'all get a chance, go on YouTube and watch the Kansas City Chiefs ring ceremony. And y'all see how big and fat the championship rings is. If you ain't getting me that, I ain't trying to hear it. I'm about results and winning. Okay? I'm about winning. Can you win me a championship? I don't give a damn how good your arm is. I don't give a damn how fast you are, Lamar Jackson. I don't give a damn how big and strong you are, Josh Allen. I don't give a damn about your upside, Jordan Love. Can you win me a championship? Can you bring me that big fat ass ring that Pat Mahomes and them got? I want that shit. I don't want no darn runner-up trophy because I got to a championship game and lost. I don't want no I got to a Super Bowl and lost. Believe me, if I was playing football, I would much rather miss the playoffs than get all the way to a championship game and lose. Because that's I'm the first loser. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not getting me championships, then leave it be. Like, straight up. No, Dak has not won a championship. No, Dak has not played in a conference championship game. I get all that. But guess what? Guess who got 2 playoff wins just like Dak Prescott? Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence on this list too. $55 million for Trevor Lawrence, y'all quarterback of Jacksonville, right? Missed the playoffs twice. Got 1 playoff win. Trevor Lawrence has turned the ball over more than any other quarterback since he got to the NFL. And the Jaguars gave him $55 million a year. Missed through the whole Dak Prescott shit, y'all. Sorry, okay? I love y'all, but it's 1K Sports, dog. Like, come on, keep it real. It ain't Dak's fault. And really, this is Jerry Jones. Because this is Jerry Jones doing the most for the least again. Once again, Jerry Jones got y'all right where he wants y'all. Talking about him and the Cowboys, dissing Dak, dissing CeeDee Lamb while he sits back. See, that what Jerry Jones do. See, what Jerry Jones do is, Jerry Jones set these traps, right, and y'all fall for him. And Jerry Jones just sit back and count billions. Look at y'all dumbasses just gut. Look at y'all. I got y'all again. Got y'all with the same damn joke every year. The truth is, this whole quarterback inflation, market, it's not Dak Prescott's fault. This go way back to Joe Flacco in 2012. Joe Flacco was a free agent. He had just won a championship with the Baltimore Ravens. And guess what? He got that bag. Every quarterback after that got the bag. That's the point. That's the market. It's a passing league now. And if you got a quarterback that's halfway decent, then you got to hold on to them because they don't grow on trees. Y'all hate that Prescott, but guess what? Quarterbacks don't grow on trees, y'all. So, yes. And you know what? To be real honest with y'all, to keep it a buck with y'all, Cowboy fans, Cowboy haters, 1K Sports fans, I'm actually open to getting rid of Dak Prescott. I'm open to him being gone. But you don't replace something good with bullshit. You don't dump Beyonce for Shaquisha. You don't dump Rihanna for Riri in the hood. You don't get rid of something good to go backwards. What, like Cowboy fans, real talk. Y'all hate Dak Prescott. What's y'all plan B? I'll wait. What's y'all plan to get rid of Dak Prescott? What's y'all plan B? Huh? Trey Lance done. Cooper Rush done. The truth is, we are stuck with Dak because that's the best we got. Okay? Now, would I trade Dak Prescott for Pat Mahomes? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I would. We all would. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to sit here and dump on Dak when there's other quarterbacks who are getting paid just like him and are underachieving just like him. Like I said, I don't care about your talent, what you can do. I get it. From a talent standpoint, Lamar Jackson is better than Dak Prescott. He's faster, has a better arm, more athletic, all that. But their numbers, playoff wins, they all look alike. I'm about results. I don't care if you are smart. If you're a smart kid and you got 2.5 GPA, then how are you any better than a bad kid? All these quarterbacks getting all this money. I can go down the list. Hell, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Tua, Joe Burrow, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence. What's up? Like, what are they doing so much better than Dak Prescott? It was Dak Prescott's turn to get paid. This time next year, his contract, his $240 million, that'll be a bargain next year. But this is Jerry Jones' fault again. You could have signed Dak Prescott 2 years ago for a cheaper price. This is, like I said, this is Jerry and Dak Prescott part 2. It happened, 2018. Dak was 3 into his rookie contract. If you signed Dak Prescott at that time, it's $25 million. But Jerry Jones waited and waited and waited 3 years later. Now it's $40 million. You could have re-signed Dak after 22 season, but you didn't. And guess what? The price went from $50 million to $60 million. Don't blame Dak. Blame Jerry Jones and his weak ass, negotiation tactics. I don't get it. Jerry Jones, if you knew you was gonna pay Dak Prescott $240 million, why not pay him at the start of the season? Why have this whole circus all offseason? Why? If you knew you was gonna pay CeeDee Lamb $34 million a year, why not pay him sooner? Why let him hold out? Why the propaganda? Why the BS, Jerry? Y'all mad at Dak Prescott. He was just next, y'all. Like I said, Joe Burrow go probably want to do contract next year. Pat Mahomes may re-up. who knows, Lamar Jackson, Hurts, Herbert, all these quarterbacks who ain't doing nothing but just the same thing they're doing. Justin Herbert getting paid, what, $52 million? He got 0 playoff wins. 0. 0 playoff wins. Missed the playoffs every year except one. And that 1 year he made it, he lost. 27-point lead and lost. So that whole Dak getting paid, I don't want to hear that. Look, if you ain't Pat Mahomes, miss me with the bullshit. If you ain't Pat Mahomes, I ain't trying to hear that. If you ain't get me one of these fat ass rings, come on, I encourage y'all, go watch that YouTube video of the Chiefs ring ceremony. I promise you. If you ain't getting me that, if I ain't getting that big old fat ring, I don't care about nothing else. But unfortunately, I don't own an NFL team. It ain't my call. It's the rule. It's the law. You know what I'm saying? It's the law. It's the market. It's the NFL. It's a passing league. If you got a quarterback that's halfway decent, you got to pay him. And y'all will hate this, but Dak is a top 5 to 7 quarterback in the NFL. Y'all want to hear that, but that's the truth. It's Pat Mahomes and it's everybody else. Let's run through them. It's Pat Mahomes. I would give you Josh Allen for the sake of the argument. And he has a lot of playoff wins. He's done everything except beat Pat Mahomes. So take a number. So I'll give you Josh Allen. I'll give you Joe Burrow to a certain extent. I will give you Lamar Jackson. So I'll give you Mahomes and Allen and LJ. Hell, for the sake of the argument, I'll give you Hurts. That is still top 5 or 6. Because to be honest with y'all, I'm really reaching with Jalen Hurts. I'm reaching with that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be fair. Like, for real, I'm trying to be fair here. Like, I'm trying to be like, you know, like, really unbiased toward my dog Dak. But the truth is, as you get past Pat Mahomes, every quarterback got flaws. Whether it's you ain't got the Super Bowl yet, you got there and lost, you got 2 playoff wins, or you got whatever. All I care about is the end result. Can you get me that big old fat championship ring? If you ain't getting me that, then the hell with what you got to say. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care that Josh Allen can run like a fucking deer and throw with it. I don't care about all that. I don't care how great you are. Can you win me the big game? And outside of Pat Mahomes and Matthew Stafford, like in terms of current quarterback, because Aaron Rodgers to me is an anomaly. Like Aaron Rodgers' career is over and done with. He just still playing, so I don't even include Aaron Rodgers. And Matthew Stafford is going to retire in a couple of years, so I mean, whatever. But even though, like I said, I'll give y'all Stafford along with Hurts and LJ and all them, and Dak is still top 7 in that list. And like I said, I'm reaching with some of these guys to be nice, because I would take Dak over Matthew Stafford. I would take Dak over Jalen Hurts. I would take Dak over Lamar Jackson. Now, like I said, I'll give you Mahomes and Burrow and Allen, but hell, I'm kind of iffy on that. Because what has Josh Allen done? Like, at the end of the day, I'm about who can get me the championship ring. I want the big fat ring. Not no darn, you know, I got there. I got there. I went there. That's like me going to the prom with Beyonce. I'm going to the prom with Beyonce. I'm looking good. She look good. We go to the prom. And at the end of the night, I get a handshake. Not no hotel room or nothing like that. A handshake. You know what I'm saying? I want the prize. If I'm going to the prom with Beyonce, she will have my kids, bro. Like, real talk. So, if I'm going to the championship game, I want to win the championship game. I want to win that game. And only Pat Mahomes is doing that. So this whole, Dak got paid, Dak got overpaid, that, this and that. Man, miss me with all that. Because guess what? This time next year, or hell, all these new quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, you know, he's going to be with a new contract soon. All these guys, well, Will Levis one day, you know, Bo Nix, all these quarterbacks are going to want a new contract. Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, like these guys are coming up soon too. Mark my word. This time next year, Dak Prescott's $240 million contract will be a bargain. But that's the market. So, mixing with all that, y'all hate Dak Prescott because they tell y'all to. Okay? Like I said, if you ain't Pat Mahomes, I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. Because every quarterback that y'all would throw over Dak got problems. Lamar Jackson got 2 MVPs and 2 playoff wins. Okay, if you're that good, Lamar, I should be getting more than just 2 playoff wins from my 2-time MVP. Justin Herbert, apparently you're the new it guy and got no playoff wins, but you're so much better than Dak Prescott, right? Where's my championship ring at? I'm about results and winning, and Pat Mahomes is winning. Everybody else is damn good and they're trying damn hard, but they ain't got there yet. And that's what Dak Prescott is. It's Pat Mahomes, okay? It's Pat Mahomes. Then you get down here, then there's Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Dak Prescott and Lamar Jackson. That's the pool of guys that y'all are damn good. Every year you're going to be right there in it. But somebody, one of y'all got to go on a deep run and end this thing. And until one of y'all do it, y'all all in the same damn category because it's Pat Mahomes. We go a little bit further, and it's everybody else. Period. That guy has money, and he deserves every damn penny of it. Now, as far as my Cowboys are concerned, okay, it's week 1 with the Cowboys. I gotta watch what I say because apparently, if I say good game yesterday, I'm delusional and all the shit like that. Okay, whatever. It was a good game. I think the Browns are a really great team. I think all of a sudden, because it's funny when the Cowboys beat somebody, all of a sudden that team is trash now. Like y'all would notice that when the Cowboys beat somebody, they're not that good anymore. So apparently the Browns are a trash ass team, even though they got Myles Garrett, the first player of the year. You got Denzel Ward, all pro corner. You got always Zadarius Smith, all pro DN. You got Amari Cooper. You have so much talent on top of the offensive line. We beat y'all ass, now y'all suck. But whatever, fine. But it was a good hard fought game. A little sloppy at the end, a little sloppy. As far as my team concerned, the O-line's a little bit better now in terms of like being more physical. I think we should go out and get more running backs. I mean, honestly and truly, like I love my Cowboys, but if I'm being real, I think we are a little bit too dependent on CeeDee Lamb. I feel like all last year, I said we are a Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb bad game away from going home because our offense is real kind of Dak and CeeDee Lamb dependent. I feel like we need another receiver to step up. We need to improve our running game too. So our defense though, look a lot more organized, a lot more better because Mike Zimmer it's not like Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn was more, all right, let's go out there and freelance and have a little fun, whereas Zimmer is more buttoned up, do your job, discipline, I ain't playing that nonsense. So, like I say, it's NFL week 1, y'all. Like no one has proven nothing. I've seen teams start 0-4 and get hot. I've seen teams start 4-0 and then lose every game. So it's week 1. I'm not going to overreact to a win. It's a great win for the Cowboys, but there is room to improve. There is room for improvement in terms of performance and personnel. I feel like we need to go out there and get a running back. I love Zeke, but Zeke is a change of pace back. Zeke is more, running back 2. You know what I'm saying? Rico ain't really doing his thing. We got going to a running back. So running back, a third receiver, and I think would be good. Other than that, everything's going good with the Cowboys. Like I said, it's 1 week. It's 1 week. No, I'm not celebrating. I don't know why y'all think every Cowboy fan is just so darn delusional and just like we love our team. Okay, our team won a game. Okay, our team won last night and we love it. That's not a damn crime. Okay, our team won and we're happy about it. Okay, get over it. But enough of that. But I want to give like I said, we got the exposed session. I want to give my flowers to someone real quick. Baker Mayfield. Okay, the guy was written off. He's immature. I mean, he was in Cleveland, dog. They sent him to die, honestly. Like everyone wrote Baker Mayfield off. Baker Mayfield is a prime example of perseverance, patience, and maturing. He had to grow up a little bit. He was very immature for a while, but he's with a great team now, a championship type team with great leaders on that team. You know, Levante David, Mike Evans. So Baker Mayfield, like when he was down, I was on him like that. You know, he was down and in and out of trouble. Like being a bad teammate, being a bad player, but he has turned his career around. Baker Mayfield has done a complete 360 of his career. So Baker Mayfield, shout out to you, bro, for maturing and growing up. And now you got the bag. Now you're playing for a damn good team with a chance to do something special. So shout out to Baker Mayfield, y'all. But tonight, Monday Night Football, we got the Jets against the 49ers. Who I got? I'm going to go with the Jets for the upset. Because I feel like the 49ers, they've had a very long and very noisy offseason. Trent Williams has been out of training camp. Brandon, you've been out of training camp. So I'm going to go with the Jets. I feel like this is a perfect Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdown. Look, it's me again, Aaron Rodgers. This it feels very Aaron Rodgers F y'all game right now. I feel like he gonna come out there and ball out and say F y'all. Now what? So I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. I'm gonna say 21-17. So that's my prediction right there, y'all. So like I said, 1K Sports, y'all, we back, man. My first show in a long time. Thank y'all for tuning in and checking in, man. I love all y'all to death, man. Like I said, every Monday at 6 o'clock we going live, dog. Every Monday we going live, man. So I'm back. No, I ain't back because the Cowboys won, Mike. Whatever, man. Jags lost though. But like I said, I'm back, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for y'all support, man. Like I said, 1K Sports, y'all. Uncut, unbiased, unfiltered, unapologetic, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Get a bit 1K.